This is Tech Gears. My name is Levi, and today we have part 2 of the perfect ruck. And part 1 we went over the Samurai, which was a Carryology collaboration, and part 2 we technically have another collaboration. And mind you, this is perfect to me. Hopefully this helps you out. Let's jump right in. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't stopped by before, thank you for checking it out. We go over bags, cameras, lenses, and pretty much whatever I can to help you guys out. So feel free to put any questions or comments down below if they arise, and I'll try to help. Today, the Perfect Pack Part 2 is another collaboration, but this time was from Taylor Stitch with GoRuck. This is another collaboration that takes on a different version of a GoRuck heritage bag. So it's not quite waxed canvas. This is waxed cotton. So the materials are the first change, just like the Samurai. And this is quite literally the lightest, softest, most kind of malleable and no break-in period GoRuck you're ever going to find. I don't know how the durability is going to be. From my limited experience, I'm going to say, and again, over the last 2-3 weeks, I already have some issues with durability, but I do have complete confidence because it does have GoRuck's lifetime scars warranty. So at any point, I can send this in for anything that happens. So this is definitely something I can still enjoy and recommend. But outside of that material, which just feels fantastic, unlike the Samurai, this does have the 210 lining on the back, so super soft. This is just something really enjoyable that I've been using for my office carry. Now, you may have found the Samurai was a kind of a combination of the GoRuck Slick, which is released from Huckberry, not quite collaboration, that's 1000D, so very simple, very elegant, and the Heritage. This is a combination of the Heritage and your regular GR1, because you do have full MOLLE on the front, on the sides, and on the straps. So I love having the MOLLE, at least on this colorway for this version with this kind of camo. I think it looks great. I think the black actually accents the rest of the color on this because it does have little black and like a dark grayish blue. Looks absolutely beautiful. I did have a front pouch on here and I'm working on maybe doing a custom one, but I took that off just because I think it looks great. I did use the side to do a water bottle holder, and I do have another pouch on a patch on there, so that matches it really nicely, just so I don't have to put a water bottle inside. And then I use this side MOLLE for my tripod. So I actually do use the side MOLLEs when my bags have them, and it is a joy to use. Obviously, you might be asking, well, how come the Samurai was a perfect one, but you didn't have the MOLLE on there? Well, you know what? It just depends what I'm feeling and what I'm enjoying that day. So even though I think the Samurai is perfect and I love using it, this one just being lighter, being softer, maybe having that MOLLE, I found I have a little bit more room inside, and we'll do a loadout at the end of the video where this works really well. So as far as customizations and just little tweaks that I've done to make this my own, I do have a Carryology patch right here. I believe this is the, goodness, you guys can help me out, the P10. And so this is kind of a white camo, and I think it just works and blends well with the rest of it. As far as having the water bottle, this is just GoRuck's water bottle, and I do have kind of a matching colorway Rove patch on here on the side. And then on the back, I actually do have my sternum strap. This one is just from Amazon. I'll put in links in the description below, but I was able to get, and I'll kind of get a B-roll shot, from the same strap I got in the Samurai. He actually sent 2 different clips or covers, so I was able to use one of those covers for this, and I think it looks fantastic, as well as finally just a standard black hero clip. This one is not special, but to me, I do like that this one is from Hero Clip and not from Gear Aid, which bought Hero Clip. Honestly, they're the same thing. I shouldn't really be too specific, but I do like that it's just a Hero Clip version. Finally, as I said in the Samurai clip, pretty much all my GoRucks now, I have to have a quick access pocket. Like it's just a must. And on this one of the small details that made it super unique, this is the first GoRuck, please correct me if I'm wrong, that this quick access does not have a rain flap. Now, it also, on the negative, is not an AquaGuard zip. It's not fully sealed, so take that as you may as far as how weather protected it is. But let me open this up for you guys here. It is something, having that quick access is awesome. Another detail about this, this is one of the few packs that GoRuck has done, which they haven't done too many. I do believe the new Woodland Heritage line does have a liner, but this has a full liner, which is really nice. You see the gray here? I think this helps a little bit with the weather resistance that's on the wax cotton, but also just feels really nice. It's just another addition that makes this a little bit more special. And finally, I do have the Field Pocket GR1, and this is the classic GR1 Heritage Edition that does have the MOLLE. So this is a wax canvas in black, so I feel like it matches the bag really nicely. I use this as kind of another quick access getting into the bag where I have a lot of the stuff that I want to grab real quickly, whether it's back here, open it up, grab it, and I'm ready to go. So this one does have a stitched in leather patch, which is really nice. So I don't have another patch to match or put on the outside. But other than that, this is a super simple pack that is really floppity. This, I have a one pouch inside just to give it some kind of structure and kind of stand on its own. You can see that there, but also you can see it's very froofy, and it doesn't feel as GoRuck as any of the other rucks I've ever bought from them, whether it's the Bullet, the Heritage line. This is a really unique pack on its own. Now, because of that, I really do enjoy it. I think this is a really comfortable pack to wear. This is my go-to everyday carry, except when it rained really hard the last couple days. I still took the Samurai. I just have complete confidence in that. But this one, I do want to show you some inner details. Literally, in just the 2 weeks of wearing it, I did put my tripod in the side MOLLE, and one of these MOLLEs is already starting to become unstitched. Not a huge deal, but it does lead to my first thoughts of that this material is just not as strong as a 1000D. It's not as strong as what they're putting on the Samurai, and I'm okay with that because there's compromise in everything. This is lighter, this is softer, this is in fact just a bit more comfortable. So those are the trade-offs. This is not something you're using to go rucking as far as throwing, even though you probably can if you're just going to do regular rucking and not like a full actual workout where you're throwing this and dragging it. But that stitching, and I'll show some close-ups, did start coming out. It's still plenty strong. If it gets worse and I have some other things, I'll send it to Scars. So I don't want that to be a negative or dissuade you if you are looking for a pack like this. As far as getting this exact bag, the closest thing would be getting just your typical GoRuck Heritage, sending it in for whatever MOLLE you would want to put. Maybe putting it on one side, not the other, just the front, not the sides, or maybe just putting it on the shoulder straps. But your Heritage will have your quick access pocket, still be plenty soft and nice with a duck canvas, just not as light. Potentially more durable. I don't know, probably pretty simple, but quality wise, it's still a GoRuck and you're still getting a quality bag. But this simple guy, with how it feels, with my water bottle pocket, with my inside field pocket with wax canvas on the inside there, just the patches and colorways, it looks beautiful, and that 210 backing, as well as allowing me to use a sternum strap. This one is close to the perfect ruck for me. This is only part 2, so I'll have 2 more coming at you, and maybe I'm gonna have to finally figure out which one I like the most, and I'd love to hear from you guys what you think is the best one. If you guys do want to see how I load it out and what I put in it, stick around to the end. Otherwise, this is Levi with Tech Ears. Really appreciate you guys, and I'll come at you later. So packing up today, I do have a few of my Cap 2s, and I'll let you know what's in there in a second. Everyday carry, my coffee mug, and inside I actually do have my packing cube. So for today, going to the gym, I have a few clothes in there. That packs in the bottom nicely. Love how that fits. That's from Track. I do have my Cap 2 camera cube, and I do have my second Cap 2 with my kind of action camera. So I do have my Action 4 in there, Insta360, and the Cap 2s just fit really nicely together. I can probably pack this 4 different ways. I have my everyday carry Notorious AGP pouch that has kind of my little odds and ends I take with me. And finally, my everyday carry tech kit. That along with my laptop, and generally I'm good to go. And if you notice, there's a lot of room on the sides here, and I'll explain why in a second. One thing you'll notice, I generally try to keep things packed pretty thin, but the GR1 is thicker than you would think, so there's a lot of space width-wise. Putting my sunglasses in that top pocket there, kind of a quick access. Could have put them in the other quick access, but I have other things going in that. So for today, I'm just bringing one laptop with me. I do sometimes carry a second laptop in the interior sleeve, but in the bomb-proof laptop sleeve goes my work laptop ready for the day. And in the quick access, I just have my portable hard drive, and usually that's where I will put my AirPods. Love that there's no rain flap over that, really easy to get to. Now, this is why I had so much more extra space. I'm actually putting my water bottle on the side, so it just keeps things a lot more open and free inside the case. Now, lately what I've been using is this small tripod, and I've just been putting it on the MOLLE. So a lot of my bags that have the MOLLE, this fits in there pretty much perfectly. And again, I'm not taking up any space inside the bag. It's very secure, and I just have more space if I need it inside the bag, and I'm never really overpacking. We'll throw back in my coffee mug, and that's just a Yeti 18 liter. And overall, it's just a beautiful carry, light, not that structured, but still keeps it very soft on your back, really comfortable to carry. Love the way this looks, still has kind of a professional vibe. I'm all packed, ready for the day, and that's it.